Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. Inside an underwater city, in the depths of the ocean, hidden from the prying eyes of humans, lay the underwater city of Aquaria. For as long as anyone could remember, Aquaria had been home to a thriving community of merfolk, fish, and other sea creatures. The city was a marvel of underwater engineering, with towering buildings made of coral and shells, their windows glowing with a soft, blue-green light. In the heart of Aquaria, a young mermaid named Luna lived with her family in a cozy little cave beneath the city's central square. Luna's mother, a skilled healer, tended to the city's injured sea creatures, while her father, a brave explorer, ventured into the unknown depths of the ocean, seeking new discoveries. Luna, with her shimmering silver scales and bright, curious eyes, loved to listen to her father's tales of adventure. She longed to join him on his expeditions, to explore the mysteries of the deep, and to make her own discoveries. One day, Luna's father returned from a particularly long journey, his eyes shining with excitement. "Luna, my dear, I've brought back a special gift for you," he said, holding out a small, delicate shell. This shell has the power to communicate with all the creatures of the ocean. With it, you'll be able to talk to fish, dolphins, and even the wise old octopuses. Luna's eyes widened with wonder as she took the shell from her father. She felt its smooth surface, its delicate ridges, and its gentle vibrations. She knew that this was a special gift, one that would allow her to connect with the world in a way she never had before. As she held the shell, Luna felt a strange sensation, as if the ocean itself was speaking to her. She listened intently, and soon, she heard the whispers of the sea. The shell was alive, and it was guiding her on a journey of discovery. Luna's first stop was the coral reef, where she met a wise old sea turtle named Crush. Crush told her about the importance of preserving the reef, and the delicate balance of the ocean's ecosystem. Luna listened intently, and she knew that she had to do her part to protect the reef and its inhabitants. Next, she visited the school of angelfish, who darted and danced around her, their shimmering scales catching the light. They sang a haunting melody, and Luna felt her heart fill with joy and wonder. As she continued her journey, Luna met a playful dolphin named Finley, who taught her how to communicate with his pod. She learned about the importance of cooperation and teamwork, and she saw how the dolphins work together to protect their pod and their home. Luna's final stop was the underwater gardens, where she met a gentle giant of a sea bass named Boris. Boris showed her the secrets of the ocean's gardens, where seaweed swayed in the currents, and sea fans waved like giant fingers. Luna learned about the importance of nurturing and caring for the ocean's creatures, and she saw how Boris tended to the gardens with love and dedication. As she returned to Aquaria, Luna realized that she had learned so much more than she ever could have imagined. She had discovered the interconnectedness of the ocean's creatures, and she had seen the beauty and wonder of the underwater world. But Luna's journey was far from over. She knew that she had to share her newfound knowledge with her friends and family, and she had to use her gift to help protect the ocean and its inhabitants. And so, Luna set out on a new adventure, using her shell to communicate with the creatures of the ocean. She traveled to the darkest depths, where she met a school of glowing jellyfish, and she learned about their bioluminescent powers. She visited the kelp forests, where she met a playful octopus named Ollie, who taught her about the importance of adaptability and quick thinking. And she even met a giant squid named Squiggles, who showed her the secrets of the deep, dark abyss. As Luna continued her journey, she realized that she was not just learning about the ocean and its creatures, she was also learning about herself. She was discovering her own strengths and weaknesses, and she was finding her place in the world. And when she returned to Aquaria, she knew that she had become a true ambassador for the ocean. A bridge between the underwater world and the world above. The gift of the shell. Years passed, and Luna became known throughout Aquaria as the mermaid who could communicate with all the creatures of the ocean. She used her gift to help her parents with their work, and she became a valuable member of the underwater community. But as time went on, Luna began to notice that the ocean was changing. The coral reefs were bleaching, the fish were disappearing, and the sea creatures were struggling to survive. Luna knew that she had to do something to help. She used her shell to rally the creatures of the ocean, and together, they formed a plan to protect their home. With the help of her friends and family, Luna organized a massive cleanup effort, collecting trash and debris from the ocean floor. She worked with the sea creatures to create artificial reefs, and she helped to establish protected areas for endangered species. And as the ocean began to heal, Luna realized that her gift was not just a tool for communication, it was a symbol of hope and resilience. She knew that as long as the ocean's creatures worked together, they could overcome any challenge, and they could build a brighter future for themselves and for generations to come. The legacy of Luna. Years later, Luna's legacy lived on in Aquaria. The city continued to thrive, and the creatures of the ocean continued to work together to protect their home. And though Luna was no longer alive, her spirit lived on, inspiring future generations of merfolk and sea creatures to use their gifts to make a difference. The shell, now passed down through the generations, remained a symbol of the power of communication and cooperation. And as the ocean's creatures continued to thrive, they knew that they owed it all to the bravery and determination of one young mermaid named Luna. Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.